Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, could probably use a bit more coffee. Throat's a bit dry. Okay, that's better. I say coffee, but I proceed to drink Pepsi Max because that's just, yeah. I could use coffee. I like coffee, but that's besides my point. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FSW. We have a very interesting episode for you here today. Now, I say it's an interesting episode because we are going to see the return, I guess, if you want to call it that. I mean, sort of return of Batman? Would you call that a return? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm confused and I don't know what it even is. Is it even human? It's just Batman. I don't know. It's just another Batman. Half and half, yeah, probably Diamond. Anyway, just before we get into the show, I will say this now. First of all, there's 7 matches, but if when we get to like the final screen, you'll see there's 8 matches, and there's a reason why. So there was a glitch, which you might have seen on CWX. Witty didn't come out with his briefcase. So there's a glitch. So I only just realised this. So I've put him on FSW and I'll take him off afterwards. But I've put the briefcase on the line for the first match, and I'm just going to simulate it so that he wins. So because he did win the briefcase, it's happened before. I'm just informing you that's what I'm doing. So don't sue me. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, today we're also going to see women's tag team action. Betty Owens and Grace Salchow will be in the team against 2 other women. But first, we're going to kick things off with the match that was meant to happen at Money in the Vault before a cash-in happened. It's Hiro Akira versus Rick Johnson. And I will say this now, I've been experimenting. You may notice a little difference. Okay, I've been sort of experimenting. You may notice a tiny difference, a little difference. It's not much of a difference. You probably won't even notice it. It's such a minute detail. But let me know if you notice it. Anyway, let's get into Hiro Akira versus Rick Johnson match that was meant to happen at Money in the Vault before Josh Freeman cashed in. He won the world title. Let's see it. Hiro Akira, Rick Johnson. Oh, here we go. Akira making his way to the ring. Bells on matchup underway with Rick Johnson not wasting any time going after Hiro Akira, stomping away at the chest, and now having to be pushed back by the ref. Here we go. Alright, boot to the face. I mean, this match is already underway, and already Rick Johnson was trying to get the upper hand. I mean, he's felt the wrath of Hiro Akira now at Money in the Vault, and he almost lost to Akira. I mean, Akira could have been standing here FSW World Champion if it wasn't for Freeman cashing in the Money in the Vault briefcase. Cargo right knee was blocked. Akira able to move out the way. And now kicks to the back of the knee. I hate cramps. Cramp in my leg. backbreaker from Hiro Akira. And already attempting the cover on the Goldsmith, Rick Johnson. And a kick out at 2. And now Akira with Johnson up, snake eyes in the corner. And a stomp to the arm now, as Akira's starting to dominate this match, just raining down left hands to the head of Rick Johnson, the no longer FSW World Champion. That's right, I had to go there. No longer FSW World Champion, Rick Johnson. And now Johnson, the elbows to the gut with Hiro Akira. Overhand right. And a drop kick to the spine off the middle rope, using the middle rope to slingshot himself into Akira. Now, Johnson's starting to build momentum. And a swinging neck breaker. And a kick to the head. Rick Johnson on back elbow. And a kick to the foot, the ankle being targeted, trying to take the big man down. He does. The triangle choke hold is, it's not a choke hold, but the triangle is applied, and Akira able to fire out. I'm surprised Rick Johnson was able to even lock it in, considering the size of him. But now Johnson, inverted DDT. The former FSW World Champion going to work on Hiro Akira. Discus clothesline, following that knee strike to the face. And now went for the kick, got caught. Akira. Oh, he's got him! Oh, a bomb! But it's too close to the ropes. He stacked up Johnson too close. And now Akira, he's gonna fly. Calling Johnson to his feet. Double axe handle. Oh, Johnson swiping the leg of Akira. And now, oh, out of nowhere! Aye, 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 aye! Out of nowhere from Hiro Akira. And that's enough to put Rick Johnson away. Hiro Akira just proved that he can pin the former world champion. I mean, a lot of people pinned the former world champion. Anarchy, Hiro Akira now. I mean, Josh Freeman hell pinned him. And he pinned him for the title. That's a good point there. He pinned him for the title. But you get my point. The former world champion. Yeah. Not looking good for him. Not looking good for him. Hi, Sportmaster. Now, I don't know whether you saw the minute detail that I added. Don't know whether anyone saw it, to be honest. But I mean, Diamond, would you say you noticed the minute detail? The tiny little detail I added. Yes, you did. Go on, what was the detail? I want to see if Diamond gets this right. What's the detail, Diamond? We'll see. We'll see. well then, well, if it was that diamond, you would have seen already. It's the thing has already been shown. The detail has already been shown in this episode. It's this episode, or it's on FSW. The minute detail has already been shown. It's nothing to do with editing or backstage cutscenes. Nothing to do with that. It's on FSW exclusively that I'm talking about. It's visually speaking. But okay, you know what? You might not know, that's fine. We're going to find out. It's Richard Danielson versus the leader of the Judgment Day, the so-called leader, the $1 million champion, Killer! Notice a minute detail.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, the $1 million champion, Brian Jackson.
Yeah, you notice now. Anyway. Killer is here. The $1 million champion, the leader of Judgment Day, and he's taking on this man. One half your world-class tag team champions, his brother, Gordon Danielson, will be in action later on tonight against Dominik Mysterio, another member of the Judgment Day. But first, Richard Danielson is scheduled to face Killer. And that is right now. Don't go anywhere.
And his opponent, representing the Brotherhood from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 275 pounds, one half of the World Classic Tag Team Champions, Richard Danielson.
Danielson, well, Richard Danielson, former internet champion, currently tag team champion with his brother. Forget myself, do everyone. Sleep with your one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. That's a good thing. Okay, someone get Luke to make a compilation of me singing. Someone do it. I'm not sure. I mean, the song is called Enter Sandman by Metallica. I'm not sure if Sandman used it in ECW though. Might have done. Anyway, Bell was on matchup is underway. Straight after back Killer on the offense, forearm to the head, and that clothesline. Now Killer, I know, is not a very happy man. Following the FSW Money in the Vault briefcase ladder match, he threw a tantrum backstage. Kick to the head. And, well, he just stormed out the arena as well. Didn't even say anything to Jayden. So, he's not a very happy man at the moment. Danielson thrown into the corner. Oh, kicks to the head. Killer now. Oh. Richard moved out the way, now trying to choke Killer out in the tree of woe positioning, and he just collapses to the mat. Oh, but Inzaguri by Killer. Turning Danielson around, and Now the right hands to the head, and now the elbows. Killer. With the knee to the face. Danielson to ringside. Killer gonna follow. Fully vertigo. And Killer just taking the fight to Richard Danielson. Throwing him almost, I think he might connect with the barricade there. Now Killer again to the outside of the ring to break the count. Restart it, I should say. And Danielson capitalizes with the knee strikes. And now the so-called leader of the Judgment Day thrown back inside the ring as Richard now inside, but gets caught with a big kick to the chest, maybe even the head there by Killer. And a stomp to the arm. Danielson not looking great as Killer is looking to put an end to this match, sizing up Richard for the spear. No! Knee strike by Danielson. And Richard Danielson falling! Power bomb! And Killer kicks out at 2. Danielson has put a few people away with that. Oh! Danielson collar! Well, he's put more people away with the Danielson collar. And he does the same to Killer here tonight. Well, Killer's already unhappy.
Richard Danielson.
I'm dreading to think how he's going to react to this. Killer loses to Richard Danielson. And now, up next, the European Champion will be in action as he takes on the Internet Champion. It's Grayson Kang versus Doc H2O Delirious.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 332 pounds, the Internet Champion, the
Animal. Grayson Kang. When he wins a title, tends to stay on his way to one. Key example of that was the Chaos Championship, which he held 42 days, which doesn't sound like a lot. It really would. I mean, out of the 6 people that have held it, I mean, he's right there. I think he's the 3rd longest reign. And when you compare it to other championships, it is quite a long reign, you know. Just because a few people have like 200 days. Oh, 200 days as champion. That's like the longest reign ever. I know. Doesn't mean they're good. Doesn't mean, you know what I mean?
At 18 pounds, the European champion, the superstar.
What I'm trying to get across is Kang, you know, tends to keep the title around his waist. Meanwhile, Dark H-Show Delirious tends to keep a title over his shoulder. And that title is that European Championship that he stole from CWX. He brought it over here to FSW, which Anarchy broke the championship using it on Dark H-Show Delirious, cracking the main plate over the face, the mask of Delirious, and well, he got gifted that new one in time for Winter Title Land. Isn't that nice from management? Eh? In all fairness, it was broken, it needed to be replaced, but anyway, the bell was rung and the matchup is underway. Straight after that sling blade into the drop kick to the side of the head by Dark H-Show Delirious, as he now he's slamming the head of Grayson Kang into the mat. Went for the kick, but Kang was able to move out the way, but Dark remains on the offense with that neck breaker. Now forearm strike, down goes Kang. Dark H-Show Delirious, former FSW World Champion, delivers a DDT, and that's a rope break. And already we're starting to see the colours showing on Kang. You can see just underneath that mask, he's been busted open now. This is now pulling himself up. Delirious, oh no, back elbow. And now it's Grayson Kang's turn. Just throwing Dark to inside. Kick to the gut. Dark H-Show Delirious. Oh, turn Kang around, may have been looking for a German suplex, but Kang able to scout with that back elbow. Now has Dark up with the snake eyes in the corner. Really would not be called out the snake mask in terms of these two men, because they're both wearing masks. Yeah. And wheel for the splash, no. Dark rolled out the way. And then neck breaker. Kick to the gut and a DDT now. But Kang back up to his feet. Dark sending him into the ropes. And the kick to the side of the head. The forearm gets shoved away. And a one-handed spine buster. Kang again. The running splash onto the European champion. But a kick to the head. And now, oh, Dark lands on his feet. I think Kang may have been looking for a sidewalk slam there. And a kick to the face. Elbows now to the chest. Oh. And a third one. Just jumping for more impact. And slamming the head into the mat. As now Kang sending Dark into the ropes. And another one-handed spine buster. And the end of none. Dark able to land on his feet after being lifted up for the end of days and deliver a hip toss. That is amazing. And now Kang, oh no, barely able to move Dark, but instead he just throws him. Why not? If you can't budge him, just throw him. And a running power slam. Oh, but Dark trying to roll up Kang, trying to steal the victory kick out at one. And now Grayson Kang with a clothesline. Ducking the clothesline of Dark. And the back body drop. Followed by a spine buster. And now this could be the beginning of the end. Kang looking for the end of days. And this time it connects. And Dark kicks out at 2. Kang turning Dark around, German suplex into the ripcord lariat. 7-star lariat connects, and now this could be it. If this connects, it's all but over. Looking for the end of days, but Dark able to get onto his knees. Kang still has the arm, but Dark forces the break with the punches. Oh, went for the DDT, got thrown with the back body drop. Kang now trying for the cover off the back body drop. And he gets it. And I reckon that's mainly because of the German suplex ripcord lariat.
Here is your winner, the Animal.
Well, congratulations to Grayson Kang on a big victory there over the European champion. And now, for a halfway point in the show, it's Judgment Day's Dominik Mysterio versus Danielson. I mean, earlier, Richard defeated the leader of the Judgment Day. Can Gordon do the same against Dominik here tonight? Right now.
From Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 255 pounds, one half of the World Classic Tag Team Champions, Danielson. And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dominik Mysterio!
And now the man who I would personally say this man, Dominik Mysterio, and I might be looked down upon for this, Here it goes. I think Dominik Mysterio is probably, in Season 1, the most successful member of Judgment Day. I mean, he started with an undefeated streak. I mean, no other members of Judgment Day did. Clothesline straight off the bat by Gordon. Oh, went for that wheelbarrow DDT, I believe, by Dom, but Gordon gets sent onto the apron. Forearm. Gordon Danielson with a thrust kick. And a right hand to the back of the head. You just saw the way Dominik snapped back. Oh, kick to the gut. Dom able to counter into a forearm. And now down goes Gordon. Forearm blocked. And Danielson takes down Mysterio. And that target in the arm. And a stomp. Gordon Danielson now. Oh no. Dominik. Able to counter. Went for that body scissors. I don't know what it was for there. Maybe a roll up. And a kick out one from Dominik. Danielson now picking up Dom. And he's got him for a pile driver. Dominik now crawling into the corner as Gordon looks on. Massive clothesline. This has just been a squash. Rider. And Gordon Danielson almost had it in the bag, but you can never count out Dominik Mysterio. Well, I'm sure that's not going to last long. Gordon. Knee. No. Dominik with a drop kick. And now Dominik. Not just one. Not two. But the three amigos paying tribute to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. The man who he wishes was his father. Gordon kicks out at 2. Dominik looking on. He's in position. Oh no! He went to fly, but Gordon moved out of the way. Dominik landed on his tailbone there at ringside, and the super kick to the gut. Down he goes. And that's a real tides turner in this match. Elbow to the sternum. Back for the kick. But Dominik able to get back up to his feet. Gordon with the X-Plex, and he was just centimetres away from hitting his spine on that barricade. Gordon now to the top rope after throwing Dominik back inside the ring. Went for the elbow drop, but a clothesline now. Mysterio. Knee to the spine. Things aren't looking too good for Richard. Dominik just stomping at the arm. Not finished there. Clothesline. And then another. And sweeping the leg. Down goes Gordon. Dominik now stalking Danielson. Running off the ropes. Hurricanrana to a kneeling Gordon Danielson. And a Russian leg sweep. Dominik now just being brutal with Danielson. Just slamming his head, stomping the chest now with the arms hooked. No protection. Oh, but kick to the gut. Gordon trying to fight back now, and Danielson collar. A page out of Richard's playbook. Elbows to the head now, Gordon. I think was looking to go into the corner for that running knee, but Dominik able to revert by climbing up the ropes forearm now, but Gordon with the King Kong Lariat, and he thinks it's over. Is that enough? It is. The King Kong Lariat defeated Dominik Mysterio. And that King Kong Lariat was what put this match away. Gordon and Richard successful here tonight against the Judgment Day. Even though they competed in solo matches, they are still successful. And of course Gordon has that kendo stick again. Of course. Well, up next, it's the return of Batman Rainbow. Well, I guess sort of. Is he return? Is it return? Would you class it as a return? Because it's not a Batman we've seen before, so it's technically not Batman, but it is Batman. But it's. I don't, would I class this as a return or a debut or what? Well, I say debut, but then technically the debut would have been Money in the Vault, but then the FSW debut of this Batman. But then, what is Batman Rainbow?
Jayden,
someone
what the hell was that bullshit you pulled at Money in the Vault? If it wasn't for you, I would be in Freeman's position as the world champion.
Okay. Killer and Jayden backstage.
You know what? It's fine. But you need to deal with Freeman tonight. Or else, you're out of the Judgment Day.
Oh my.
Now get stepping.
Well, that's big news. I mean, it has been confirmed that Freeman will be fighting Jayden in the main event, but Killer has now upped the stakes. There was no surprise that Killer was unhappy, and it seems like he's taking out his frustration on Jayden. Well, that's big news. If Jayden, and I quote, doesn't deal with Josh Freeman tonight in the main event, he's out of the Judgment Day. Okay. Very interesting, but I mean, before the main event, of course, we've got DIY's Johnny Gargano. Johnny is taking on whatever this thing is. Whoever it is, whatever it is. I don't know if it's a who, if it's a what, if it's a where, or if it's a how. And still to come tonight, we've got women's tag team action and your main event, Jayden versus Josh Freeman. And here we go, we're going to see the one-on-one return of Batman Rainbow Dropkick. I don't know if you want to say return, debut, whatever. One-on-one return / debut with Batman Rainbow. Is it return? Don't know. Is it a debut? Don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't care. Kick to the gut by Batman Rainbow. He's now going after Gargano, just pulling at the arm. Went for the kick, no, the elbow to the knee, the forearm blocked. Rainbow now. Kick to the chest and a forearm, the back elbow. And, oh, shot right to the heart. And go, oh, Rainbow. Even though he missed, he landed on his feet from that corkscrew plancha. But Gargano wiped him out of a clothesline, and now it's Gargano who's gaining the offense, throwing Batman into the ring. And now off the top rope, drop kick. You can see Batman grabbing at his head, if that even is his head. Don't know if it's human or not. He might have like 17,000 heads in that mask. Who knows? I don't. His head might be in his torso. You don't know. I don't know. All I know is Batman has Gargano set up for the 619. And now I went for that double foot stomp to the chest, but Gargano moved out of the way. Elbow now to the knees of both men. And Gargano, he's got Batman. Dude, Buster! And again, that head being grabbed by Batman. Could we take him serious damage here? Oh, and Snake Eyes! It looks like the head being targeted by Gargano, but Batman kicks out at 2. And now Gargano taking Batman down, but he pushes him away. Kick to the leg, and now being sent into the ropes. Batman just watching. What is going on? It's almost like he's not with it. Oh, Gutbuster! Swinging Gutbuster. And now Gargano. Flatliner. Batman has no choice but to roll to ringside. And oh! Gargano. Twisting midair to take out Batman with that crossbody. And a double foot stomp to the chest. Batman now seems to be back in this thing. And he's got Gargano the drum roll. A thank you. Oh no, kick to the gut now. Batman take it down, Gargano. Oh, look, Gargano escape onto Gargano. Can Gargano escape the Gargano escape? That sounds weird. But he escapes. Punch to the face. And now Batman just stopped fighting Gargano. Something is going on here and he's acting weird. What the hell was that? I don't know, but leg drop. That used to be Orange's move. I recognise that. Oh! Kick to the side of the face, and that may be it. Kick out at 2. Batman now. Oh. Has Gargano up again for the drum roll. And it looks like Batman's back in this match. He's fully concentrated. Face first. Goes Gargano. What the hell? Okay, the headbutts. I think that's Pink's move, ain't it? This must be like a mash-up of Batman? Maybe? The headbutts connecting from Rainbow Batman of rainbows and all things Batman of Batman. Kick to the gut. Batman now. With the collar. Gargano's been busted open. Batman. What the... Oh. This is a Brown's move, ain't it? That crawling... It seems like something out of Brown's playbook. Bloody hell. Batman reverse. STO. Into the cover. And he puts Johnny Gargano away. Oh, what the hell? Is he here? Oh, anarchy! What the hell is wrong with him? Is there what? Is there a reason why that's happened? Does someone want to... Huh? I would just like to let everyone know that I am officially confused. And I think I have every right to be. Okay. Sure. Was that audio? Was the in-game audio muted that entire time? Probably. Wait, was it? Diamond, you're watching, right? But was the audio muted? No. So when did the audio mute? Did I mute the audio? Did I mute it in time and I just forgot that I muted it and I looked at it and it... I'm just confusing myself. Okay. Anyway. Tag team action. Oh. I mean, okay. Why does this always happen? Always happens. Well, someone who's not meant to be is here, and that's Ty, who's not even... So, I presume... Oh! Yeah, well, I thought they couldn't get along. Well, okay, You know what? I'm still confused from Slava cashing in money in the vault on CWE. I'm still confused from that, and this is not helping. Why is Anarchy attacking Batman? Why is Killer threatening Jayden out of Judgment Day? Why is Ty here? What? But... okay. Tag made, in comes Kaylee Simmons! And I presume it's because Ty's not medically cleared, and I don't even know what she's doing out here. So I've thought it was meant to be Sonia Nitro. That's what it was meant to be. Sonia Nitro even here tonight? If not, where's Rosemary? Okay, well, I'm going to go back to commentating this match with a Royal Butterfly Suplex, and it seems to have turned into a handicap match now, as Simmons tagging in the medically uncleared Ty, who seems to have stepped in for this match, because she was just here tonight. Oh, well, I mean, she suffered a concussion, and that super kick may not help, nor that neck breaker, nor the head, which is being targeted by Grayson, which, if you were Grayson and you're on your own, this is now a handicap match. It's a good idea to target your opponent's weakened areas. Shot to the chest on another, and an elbow to the head, and now Ty having to use the ropes to even remain upright. Kaylee Simmons jumping down from the top rope as Salchow just springboarded from the corner to deliver coast to coast. Ty now making the tag to Simmons. A much needed one. Kaylee Simmons, oh no, Inzaguri by Salchow. And now the Tilt World DDT. And Simmons kicks out at 2. Super, oh, the corkscrew splash. And Ty forced to get in the ring to break it up. The standing shooting star press from Salchow went for the stomp, no. Shots to the gut now by Kaylee Simmons. Deep 6! And a kick out at 2 from Salchow. Tag made, in comes the baddie, the world women's champ, who shouldn't even be here. But I guess that's why she's a baddie. That's why she's the world women's champ. Stepping in when needed. I guess Sonia Nitro's not here, may have been wiped out, I don't know. Drive by! Might have had like travel delays maybe. Ty with the moonsault. Now tagging in Simmons. And now it's over, spinning tombstone pile driver from Kaylee Simmons. But Salchow still kicks out at 2, straight back up to her feet, off the middle rope, the stunner. Salchow, even though she is alone in this match, still putting up one hell of a fight. Sling blade rolling through into the drop kick to the side of the head. And a standing moonsault. Followed up by the ripcord knee strike. Simmons taken down. Rolling to the floor. Salchow calling her to her feet. And flying. Almost missed Simmons. Maybe I would say, almost jumped over Simmons. Salchow went for the punch, but Simmons able to go between the legs and now throwing Salchow back inside the ring. Simmons taunting the crowd, and that's never a good idea. And the shoulder to the gut. And now Simmons turning her attention to the Women's Champion with a stunner on the ropes. Count of seven. Simmons needs to return to the ring. Count of sevens. Very weird. See, I'm tired. Kick to the chest and now wiping out the shin. Simmons looking to put this away. Oh! Went for a super kick. May have even been trying to take a page out of Salchow's own playbook, standing moonsault. And now Salchow. Super kick. Twisting splash. And it's broken up by a tie. The pinfall is broken up, and that needed to happen. The tie to even remain in this match. Now knee to the head. Simmons tagging in tie. Is that the best idea? And till the world DDT, and it's too close to the ropes. Luckily for tie. Rope breaker now. That corkscrew splash. And Simmons forced to make the break. Salchow with that sit-out powerbomb. Now she's left in the ring alone with time at tie out of nowhere. Going neck breaker into the cover of Ligori neck breaker, and tie and Kaylee Simmons pin break Salchow. Thanks to Betty Owens abandoning her. I mean, Ty currently recovering, and I can only presume that after that match, she's not going to be 100% come stranded. I can only presume. But she said she's going to defend her title. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Don't we? Hopefully she'll be 100%. But concussions can be very serious injuries. And it looks like she's okay. Looks like it. And now, ladies and gents, up next it's your main event of the evening. The FSW World Champion will make his first appearance as champion. Well, will compete in his second match as champion right now against former champion. In fact, he has the tied record for the longest reign as the FSW World Champion. Josh Freeman takes on Judgment Day's Killer right now. Oh, Jayden not wasting any time. Freeman in the ring. Jayden just rushing down and the right hands. Jayden knows what's at stake. His spot in the Judgment Day is at stake in this match, it seems, by what Killer has said, and he's wasted no time trying to take the offense onto the FSW World Champion Josh Freeman. Standing shooting star press. And now the forearm to the head. Turning Freeman around. Jayden stomp to the arm. Went for the kick, no. Freeman, Northern Lights, floating over to the suplex. Now knee to the lower spine. Josh Freeman has Jayden up to the snake eyes. And a power bomb. Oh, punch to the gut. Jayden, I think he just punched. Was that? I don't think he fully connected, but he did deliver a punch to the head of Freeman and then followed it up with a suplex. Kick to the gut. Freeman. Oh, the stretch. Hold is applied. It's very hard to fight out of this, but Jayden finds a way. Drop toe hold. Went for the kick to the head. Freeman. Fisherman suplex. And now Jayden using the ropes to pull himself up on the apron. Right hand to the head. And again. And a third one. Jayden crashes. He spills to the floor. And a standing shooting star press again from Josh Freeman. Went for another this time. Knees up by Jayden. Went for the drop kick. Freeman moved out the way. And Josh Freeman. Psycho Collar. Went for the kick, no. Jayden able to counter. And another head scissors takedown. Jayden sent head first into the ring post and Hurricanrana. Went for the knee. Jayden averts it. These two men going back and forth. Freeman. Brainbuster. Spinning mid-air with that brainbuster. And now went for the punch, no. Punch to the head. And another kick to the gut now by Freeman. And Freeman runs and returns to the ring. So here's Jayden. Forearm by Freeman. Handspring. Pele kick off the ropes. He just handspring into the ropes to deliver almost like a backflip Pele kick. Oh. All sorts of flippiness is Jayden now. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And he misses the punch. Freeman has Jayden against the ropes. Oh. Freeman floats over, ducks under the clothesline, has him by the head for the Hurricanrana, and now a drop kick to the face. Josh Freeman, forearm, and another spinning back elbow. Now off the ropes, and a clothesline. That was phenomenal there from Josh Freeman as he now needs the arm of Jayden. And a kick to the spine. Freeman to the top. He's gonna fly. Frog splash. It's over. Jayden's out the Judgment Day. Josh Freeman making a statement here tonight.
Here is your winner, Josh Freeman.
What does this mean? Is Jayden at the Judgment Day? Is he? Maybe he's not? I don't know. I mean, only one person does know, and that seems to be Killer. I suppose we'll find out if Jayden is in Judgment Day or not next week on FSW. But it'd be very interesting if he's not. Okay, well, very interesting outcome. Okay. Tonight's show, we kicked things off. Hiro Akira versus Rick Johnson, which Akira easily defeated the former world champion. And then Killer took on Richard Danielson, which definitely didn't help with his anger, as Richard Danielson was able to defeat the $1 Million champion. And then it was champion v champion. Grayson Kang took on Dark H2O Delirious. However, everyone expected the European champion to win, but the internet champion Grayson Kang was able to overcome the Dark H2O Delirious. And then we saw Mysterio versus Danielson, Gordon versus Dom, and it was Gordon that got the victory. And then Johnny Gargano took on Batman, which Batman got the victory, but we also saw Anarchy for some reason attack Batman after the match. Might need some explaining there. So I'm still like I'm okay. Like, okay. And then we saw what was meant to be tag team action turned into, well, half of a tag team action, handicap match. It was meant to be Salchow and Owens versus Ty and Simmons, but after Salchow tagged herself in, Owens wasn't too happy, shoved Salchow and walked out of the match, leaving it a handicap match where Simmons, who keeps getting hurt, and Ty, who's not medically cleared, defeated Grace Salchow. And then in your main event, it was Jayden versus Josh Freeman, your new FSW World Champion in action, with the stipulation, apparently, well, don't know how true it is, but Killer said if Jayden doesn't deal with Josh Freeman, he's out on Judgment Day. And by the looks of it, he didn't deal with Josh Freeman. Well, thank you guys for watching. We will be live tomorrow on Twitch for CWX and CWE. And then FSW, as well as the history video, most likely will be Saturday, but could be Sunday. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Or stream. Or something. Because there's a lot of unanswered questions. I'm confused myself at this point. I don't think that's a great place to be. Goodbye.